Will you join me?
You're watching Myers Paranormal.
Hi everybody,
Hey, y'all.
Stephen Autumn with Myers Paranormal. Today we're out here at Bowling Green and we've come across this really old cemetery. It's called Fairview. So y'all come along as we explore.
Let's go.
The first thing we saw is this. Ooh. It's a really old chapel of some kind. Still can't get it all. Real pretty place. It's got a bell up top. It'd be kind of neat to go in, but I don't know with that person being right there. It's a real pretty place. It's a water fountain.
Can you see inside?
No, it's locked.
Can you see inside there?
Oh yeah, I might can. Yeah. It's real pretty inside. I wish we could go inside.
Oh yeah, that is.
It's really pretty in there. But look at the waterfall.
This is one of the
The chapels?
awesome things we can for.
Yeah.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah.
'Cause I want to save it, and when I get my book made, I will put it in my book. Get all over the corner. How about that, Steven?
This would be a good members only short. It's neat.
Make a short of it.
Yeah. Just have to hold the camera right. And while she's doing that, I wish we could get inside, but the doors are locked.
Go read that sign.
That's what I'm going to do right now while you do that. While she's doing that, I'm going to read the sign. Okay, this is home of Captain Thomas Henry Hines, enlisted in the Confederate Army 1861, with Brigadier General John H. Morgan, 62 to 63, captured July 63. In Ohio with Morgan, led escape from the federal prison in November of 63, leader of the Northwest Conspiracy in 64. He was termed the most dangerous man of the Confederacy. Kentucky Court of Appeals 78 to 98, born in Butler County in 1838, lived here and buried in Fairview Cemetery in 1898. So, look at all those. Those are probably unidentified soldiers if I had to suspect. It's the Mosley family here. There's a mausoleum right here. This is Lambkin. It's a above ground mausoleum. Vaughn. There's another one. Let's see over here. Those are all Confederate soldiers' graves. I might have to go over there and see if we can film all of them or some of those. A. Scott Hines, Annie Hines. Go over here to this mausoleum. I wish we could get inside of that. That was like a chapel that's locked up. Look at this. Susan Myers. What do you think I found right here? Two of them. CEO.W. Myers. That's cool. Samuel Combs, Surgeon, Buckner's, Kentucky, Staff Confederate Sergeant, Army. Look over there. Other side.
I didn't see that.
That's rows and rows of Confederate soldiers over there. We need to go over there and film. I'm going to do this. And then maybe shoot across.
Did you get that fountain?
Yeah.
Oh, you did get that stuff.
Look at this. It's like a Ogden. It's like a little miniature church, but it's a mausoleum. 1766 to 1873. Oh, 1796. Stinking hat gets in the way. There's what looks like 4 graves inside. Trying to figure out which. No, you can't do it. It won't zoom. I'll have to delete that part. No, inside this, the camera wouldn't zoom. It would, if I could get it close enough.
Huh?
If I could have got it close enough, you could see in. Look at that.
How
The
big
brass
is that? Yeah,
statues. That's frogs.
Look how big that one is.
This is neat.
That-
Looks like there's another mausoleum down there a little further. My mom would love this. Deputy. And it says Martha and Kenneth. Here's a neat mausoleum, but it's beginning to crumble a little bit. It's got these old rusty iron doors. It's Van Meter. Sometimes my hat really does get annoying. Can't see nothing in that one. It's neat. It's old too. Now, I saw an older one back here, kind of like the one at the beginning. There's Kennedy. Yeah, we'll go back here and film that mausoleum back there, and then we'll shoot across the road and we'll film the Confederates graves. So Autumn's going to put together some shorts for our channel members. We've been doing like one a day while we're up here. Yep, we're going to go film this last one here. And then we'll pause the video and we'll walk the Confederate soldiers' graves there. And wrap it up. This is probably going to be the last one we film, because I'm going to have to go and get all these uploaded so we can. We're going to be meeting some friends of ours, doing a little collab, if possible. So, unfortunately, another friend of ours moved back to Florida before we got here, so we still thank her for thinking of us. But you know how things come up all of a sudden. But this one is M.H. Payne. Wow, this thing's just hurting. Really can't see nothing in it. Not really. Alright. So guys, we're going to pause the video and head on over to the other side. This cemetery has a main highway between it, so like I said, it just goes on forever, seems like. So I'm gonna pause it right here. We'll go to the other half and we'll see y'all in a little bit. All right guys, before we head over, we've got Confederate monument. That's Thomas Hines that we saw the thing about it. And it says, this monument is created due to the efforts of George B. Haynes. 1875, Payne lived in Topeka, Kansas during the war. Payne was a private in the 4th Kentucky Infantry. He served as a courier to General C. Breckinridge and spent time during the war in Bowling Green. He sought a fitting monument to honor those Confederate souls buried in Bowling Green. At his instance, the Warren County Monumental Association was formed. Thomas Hines, 9th Kentucky Cavalry of John Hunt Morgan's command, served as the president of the association. A subscription drive began in 1875. The monument was dedicated in 1876. At the dedication ceremony, over 10,000 people gathered to hear the speeches. The oration was delivered by Breckinridge, former colonel of the 9th Kentucky Cavalry, an important figure in the Confederate Veterans Association. This monument cost $1,500 back in 1876. Their bodies are buried in unique, symmetric circles around the impression limestone slate.
Did you show them that picture?
That was Thomas and that. This is the lost cause. It says this is a lithograph created by Henry Mosler. Was a popular image in the post-war South. It brought home to the devastation wrought to the South by the Civil War. A likeness of this image is carved in the Bowling Green Monument just up here.
So they're buried in these.
So here's the monument, and then these ones around it are the
They're like
they're
upright cannons.
they're cannons with the cannonballs. Yep. It's marking the graves. Then of course it says Confederate dead 1861 to 65. That was 4 years of utter hell. And here are some of the graves. Robert Stewart Wells, Confederate States Army. Edward Cook, Mississippi Infantry. G.W. Campbell, Confederate States Army, Arkansas. G.W. Vance from Arkansas. Joseph Hull from Arkansas. Byron O. Williams from Arkansas. There's the other two cannons. And this one's brought by the citizens of Warren County, 1875.
And here's some history.
So, and here's the carved limestone likeness of that
Was it a
picture. It's a burnt cabin, basically, is what it is.
What did you find?
Just another. Here rests the remains of the unknown Confederate soldier that died in Bowling Green during the war between the states, donated by Stephen King, Sons of the Confederate Army, 1983. So each one of these are unidentified soldiers. What, there's 5 of them, 4 of them? So that's neat that they have this here. So, all right, guys, now we're going to go across. We're going to go ahead and go across the road to the identified soldiers of the war. So y'all come along with us. Right here by the car, guys, look what I found. Myers. That one says Moon. Rods Myers. Helen Mohead Myers. That's neat. Lori Sawyers Myers. And William Telford Myers. Well, that's cool.
So
We walked right past that, never even saw it.
So we thought like family.
All right. So now we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna shoot just over there across the road, and then we will start back over there. So y'all hold on just a minute. It looks like we left just in time because right where we pulled out, there's a funeral coming in. So now you can see right here for row and row and rows. Huh? This is where the Confederate soldiers that had died during the war are buried. And then right here is the monument with the flag. Uh-oh, hold on. Back pocket. Gotta lock the car. Okay. This is some kind of tower with a flag on it, and it's got way up there, folks. All right, so dedicated to those who have served their country with honor and dignity, preserving liberty and peace for all of us. Bowling Green, Warren County, November '84. And this is dedicated in 1958 in memory of those of Warren County who gave their lives for service. And it has all the different wars. And so this has been here since 1958. So let's... Oh, okay, there's a sign that says keep off grass. All right, right here, this says, in memory of our local sons, he made the supreme sacrifice for God and country.
Are these unknown?
No, these are known. We're not going to be able to show a lot of these because there's just so many, but it goes all the way out into there too. This is all rows and rows. Well, some of these are World War I, World War II, Confederates. From Bowling Green. I'm glad that they do have such a thing where they have all the ones who passed serving their country together. This one was World War II. All these here are 1 and 2. Okay. So this is so awesome. We lost a lot of people during World War I, II, and Korea and Vietnam, Iraq, all those different wars. They pay tribute to them right here. So all right, folks. We'll probably end this right here in this section. We'll walk straight to the other end. That way we show kind of everybody. I think they've got it by war, like 1, 2, up at the front. It's the Civil War. Huh? Well, I think that's parking on the grass, right? Because you wouldn't be able to walk these if you can't. That one has a picture. I guess it does say keep off grass. Huh?
Maybe somebody gave them to me. Maybe somebody gave somebody a key.
I think somebody lost the key. I didn't realize you couldn't walk. Yeah, you have to be able to walk on the grass to be able to. Hopefully the keep off the grass is for driving. Go up here and show all the last of these. It's kind of neat that they buried those unidentified Confederate soldiers around that monument. Alright guys, like I said, I thank y'all for hanging out with us and exploring this massive cemetery out here. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Until next time, we'll see you later. As we were leaving, Autumn said instead of just leaving, let's drive out this way. And we found some more soldiers' graves out here. It's around the monument, so I wanted to come check it out and show y'all a little bit here. Yeah, I wanted to come and show you some of these is. And I think, see, this is a water fountain when they turn it on. It would just flow over the edges, and then it's got some names, and it has each branch of the military on it. Got our prisoner of war, and Kentucky state flag, and the United States flag, and we'll have, like, this whole little piece of land right here has only got soldiers on it. That one died in the Persian Gulf. That's real pretty. Brandon Bradshaw died in 2003. What is this? I think. Okay. All of this right in here is nothing but soldiers. It's like a little octagon shaped area with all soldiers on it. But I saw this and had to come check it out. Sheehan has all their names. It's real pretty. So, but yeah, all of this right here in this area is designated for the soldiers. And at the other end, it goes from one end to the other there. Nothing but soldiers. It's pretty awesome that they paid tribute like they do. He was a Vietnam veteran. They buried him over here. A lot of these are from the war time and then died in current times. So they were born back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, but they died in the 1819s, 20s. Like, as in 2020, 2018, 2019. So that's awesome. Okay. So, now I'm gonna drive over there to Autumn because she's that one where there's a grave. It's made of glass. This is Scott. Real beautiful place right here. Well maintained. All the soldiers. There's a water spigot. That's kind of neat. Look like a family's coming out to decorate the grave. But yeah, Autumn's over filming a glass headstone. We're going to go back over there and I think I'll show it to you guys. So give me just a minute. All right. Here we go. Autumn be over here in just a minute. Let me lock the car back. So this is the very first, I don't know if it's acrylic or glass, headstone. It's a Bible verse. It says, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I've kept the faith. How cool is that? And it's got it's epoxy, but it's got some flowers of theirs, and it has a tiara in it. That's cool. And see, now this is neat. I like to do something like this. Their urns are placed inside of that. That's neat. All right, I think that's it for now.
You're watching Myers Paranormal.